The December 17, 2025 episode of Days of Our Lives is a quietly emotional one, built not on explosions or dramatic confrontations, but on truths that hurt more because they arrive softly. This episode reminds viewers that sometimes the most devastating moments aren't shouted in anger. They're realized in silence, in disappointment, and in the painful gap between what is promised and what can actually be given. The emotional core of the episode unfolds at John and Marlena's place, where multiple storylines intersect, each touching on the theme of family, disappointment, and the consequences of adult decisions on children. The episode begins with Tate, who is visibly anxious as he stares at his phone, bracing himself before checking his final grades. This moment is small but powerful because it captures something very real: fear before confirmation. Tate already senses the outcome, and when he finally looks, his worst fears are realized. His GPA is low enough to place him on academic probation. This revelation hits hard. Tate isn't portrayed as lazy or indifferent. Instead, he looks ashamed and overwhelmed. Academic probation represents more than just poor grades. It's a warning sign, a label, and a setback that could affect his future. Tate's silence speaks volumes. He knows he's disappointed himself, and he knows he's about to disappoint Brady. Brady, sensing the heaviness of the moment, does something very human. He avoids it. Rather than addressing Tate's academic situation head-on, Brady quickly changes the subject. This isn't cruelty or neglect, it's discomfort. Brady doesn't know how to fix this problem instantly, and like many parents, he postpones the hard conversation in favor of something easier. That something easier is a gift for Rachel. Brady pulls out the present he brought for her, hoping to lighten the mood and bring some holiday cheer into the room. For a brief moment it works. Rachel is excited, her face lighting up as she reaches for the box. But that excitement fades almost instantly when she opens it and sees what's inside: a string of Christmas lights. The disappointment is immediate and unmistakable. To Brady, the lights symbolize warmth, comfort, and the spirit of Christmas. He talks about bringing Christmas to Rachel, clearly believing that this small gesture can help make up for everything else she's missing. But Rachel doesn't see festive symbolism. She sees absence. She sees what the lights represent rather than what they are meant to decorate. As Brady continues talking, Rachel has a painful realization: she won't be home for Christmas. This moment lands with emotional weight because Rachel doesn't throw a tantrum or lash out. Instead, she quietly connects the dots. The lights aren't for her room at home. They're for somewhere temporary. Somewhere that isn't hers. And that realization breaks through whatever excitement she was trying to hold on to. Rachel's reaction is heartbreaking because her wish is so simple. She doesn't want gifts. She doesn't want decorations. She doesn't want reassurances filled with future promises. She wants her home. And she wants her mom. This is where the episode becomes especially poignant. Rachel voices what she's been holding inside. For Christmas, she only wants to be home with Kristen. This isn't manipulation or defiance. It's a child expressing a basic emotional need. Christmas to Rachel is about safety, familiarity, and family. Being separated from her mother during the holidays feels like a punishment she doesn't understand and didn't choose. Brady is visibly affected by this. He tries to reassure Rachel, telling her that they will be spending many Christmases together in the future. It's a well-meaning promise, but it doesn't meet Rachel where she is emotionally. Children don't live in the future. They live in the present. And in the present, Rachel is hurting. This scene quietly exposes one of Brady's greatest struggles as a parent. He wants to protect Rachel from pain, but he also wants to believe that things will eventually work out without fully acknowledging how bad they feel right now. His reassurance isn't wrong, but it's insufficient. Meanwhile, Kristen, learning the truth about Rachel, casts a shadow over everything. While details unfold gradually, what matters most is the emotional implication. Kristen realizes that Rachel is being emotionally impacted far more deeply than anyone wanted to admit. Kristen has always been fiercely protective of her daughter, and learning the truth only reinforces her belief that Rachel is suffering because of adult decisions and compromise.